Hello Internet, your friendly neighborhood gremlin here, and today we are going to build a dark academia cabin in the woods for Robin, or a classical estate, which is what he asked for. What he got was kind of a dark academia cabin in the woods. So, I mean, same thing, right? I feel like it goes aesthetically with what he was asking for. So, this build is kind of sort of really in my comfort zone. I feel like dark academia is kind of where I excel, because I mean, that's probably what my life would look like if I didn't have such a hard time finding things and have zero patience for thrifting. So yeah, we're gonna try the green wallpaper for a little bit, but we ended up changing it out just for a plain black with a book wall on one side. I tried the green because I didn't want to do another blue room. I was afraid there for a minute that I was going to make another blue room. I don't like blue, and all I've built on this channel is blue things. So yeah, we're going to use these wooden pillars to sort of section off the middle of the room, but we're going to do it very asymmetrically because I'm going to put a rug in, and I want the pillar to sit on the edge of the rug. So that means it's not directly in the middle. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's super noticeable once the whole room is done. Here we are picking out a pattern for our sofa. I used mostly the elegant furniture in black because the dark floor and the dark walls, and I don't know, black just seemed like a nice idea. This pattern is going to change because I'm going to remember that I have a really cute dark floral custom design, and that's what we're going to use instead, but it's going to take us a while for us to remember that. Here we are using the black elegant rug, which is my favorite colorway of this rug, I think. It's all black and purple, and this is what I'm realizing it doesn't really go with the green, and we're having a hard time. But I think we soldier on for a little while yet first. Oh no, here we are. Going no, the green is not going to work. So we're going to give us a classic library accent wall, and then we're just going to go with the plain like black hallway wall, I think is what it's called. I wanted a wall with windows, but that just didn't work out for us because I couldn't handle the black crown wall with the like tufting. I'm not sure tufting is really my idea of a good time. Actually, going into the build, my entire idea was fireplace seating area and grand piano. And now I'm just trying to figure out how that's going to work. We end up with the piano in the back corner. We make it sort of like a music corner. So we'll get a harp, and I think we put the cello in. Is that what? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a cello, not a violin. It's too big to be a violin. Maybe. I don't know. I could be lying to you. This is entirely a possibility that we need to accept. So, oh, we get the bird cage. I do quite like the bird cage. And apparently now I'm just putting the animals that the animals are in their homes. Is it weird for a bird to keep a bird as a pet? Probably, but we're doing it anyway. So here we go. Yeah, so here we go. We've got the pillar very much not in the center of the room. And then we're going to add 2 more, I think. Maybe it's only 1 more. It might don't. Oh no, because I think yeah. So there'll be 3 pillars in total. Here we are going to build them out a little desk space, which I thought was sweet. You'll end up with a typewriter and a textbook. So that'll be a nice sort of little fit, I think. I don't know. I considered the sort of, I think it was the cartoonist that I was looking at, but like the essayist set or something that was going to be not a typewriter. But then we went with the typewriter because, I don't know, typewriter's the easier choice. It was what I kind of originally wanted. So that was what we went with. Here we are. We're going to put the instruments in the back corner here with the piano. So that'll be nice. Yeah, see, it is a cello. And ideally I'd have like little seats for each of them so people could sit, but this is Animal Crossing. There was not enough room for there to be tiny stools for everybody to sit on. So we just imagine. And I mean, if he's the only one who lives here, maybe he's only playing one of the instruments at once. So we're going to put a little afternoon tea set on this console table in the back here, just because it was one of those things he asked for and I thought it might be nice. I don't know. We're going to end up getting rid of the candelabra because we're going to have to move the phonograph over here onto this corner. And then, yeah, we'll have some books. Lots of books. You do need books for a Dark Academia theme. Yeah, see here we're going to try and do that, but it doesn't come in the right color. And then we just go, fuck it, typewriters. Typewriters are easy. I love that recycled paper set because it has that dictionary color variation, which is nice. One of those things you kind of wouldn't expect there to be in that set, even when you look at it. We just got the black books there, and we're going to put that little terrarium on the stool for the piano. So, I mean, you can't actually sit there, but I thought it looked cute. So, that's what we go with. Here we are, we're going to put the globe up on the mantelpiece because I really wanted the globe. I don't know, it just seemed appropriate. I suppose that's about how I make all of my design decisions. It seemed appropriate. It's Animal Crossing. We're not looking for practical. So, yeah, I was trying to see if I could find like a low coffee table that would be like the antique coffee table I could get in black, but that wasn't a thing, so they don't get a coffee table. Here we are building our first gallery wall, and we're taking the academic painting over to the second gallery wall, and then there's a third little mini. It's mostly just 2 plaques and some arrows, I think. So, yeah. Here we're going to place all these sort of classical paintings. I know the Mona Lisa is covered by the globe at this point, but don't worry. We changed that. We'll move the globe and the books, so she's no longer hiding. Should we talk about how absolutely annoying it is that this crest door plate does not come in just like a plain gold color? You've got dark silver and then all of the gaudiest colors of the world. So yeah, we ended with these 2 plaques, and I consider the Leo sculpture because I like it, but the white just seems too stark in the room. So we accept that that's not going to work and we move on because that's what you gotta do. Oh, I'm gonna put this up in the top there too. So again, like 3-ish gallery walls. I don't know when to stop, apparently. I cannot be stopped. So here we're going to use my favorite painting ever, and then we're going to pull out the flower specimen custom design that we've got going on because it's cute. Which is, again, why we do all the things. Now we're just going to have to fiddle with this so it doesn't look quite so stupid. You don't want the same thing to be in the same place. And the fact that you have to use the exact same frame twice because, oh yeah, and we've got the flowers. I think we make them white because the yellow is just a little bit too much. And the white is less white than the Leo statue white. So, yeah, it counts. Oh, and then we've got the astronomy poster because why the fuck not? The astronomy poster is very cute. And some plants just to sort of hang out on this wall so it doesn't feel lonely. Because, I don't know. These are the kind of things we think about. And then we got the pendulum clock, which ends up sitting very awkwardly very far away because it has 6 feet of space around it. Yeah, see here we remember that we have this beautiful dark floral pattern, which I will hopefully remember to link in the description. I've been pretty bad at that, but mostly that's just because I'm lazy. Look, we're trying to do this every day. I don't do things every day. It takes me like 3 days to buy things on the internet. Like, genuinely, we put it in the cart, we find it, we decide we want to buy it, we don't buy it for like at least 3 days. And 3 days is on the good side. So now we're gonna move outside, where we're gonna fight with the fact that I hate all of the colors again. We're back to that. So we end up with this gray door because the black doors are either way too black or really blue. Like that door is blue. Seriously blue. Actually, on the computer it looks kind of green, but on my Switch it looks blue. Like disgustingly blue and not black. We're gonna make it fall because dark academia, I guess. Also, I don't know. Fall and nighttime, and we're gonna put lots of woods around and then a little seating area. I do think I've done very well here on this exterior, if I do say so myself. So maybe forcing myself to do exteriors is making me better at it. who knows? Maybe we're just doing a thing that I'm fairly comfortable with, and unlike trying to do it on my island, I can see where all the trees can go and I can move them. Unlike when you're on your island and you have to like eat fruit and dig them up, and it's a pain, and I don't know where I want things to go. So this is why my island is currently still a checkerboard and entirely half finished and absolutely ridiculous, which, I mean, is sad, I guess. I would like to have an island with all my fairy tale theme ideas. I think it would be great. Oh, here we are going to try and make a path, and it doesn't go great. We accept the terms of our condition, but, I mean, it's not great. I don't know how to. I watched some people do the tutorial on how to make the diagonal path, which is maybe what I should have done, but I didn't. I just decided I would do this. But the trouble is there's just one spot too few going lengthwise for it to be 2 each time. I think that's what screws it up quite so much. So we end up with like a bunch of 3s. It's like 2, 1, 3, 3. And then we put this cute little pattern over it, which is nice. I like that they're sort of semi-transparent and you can see the stone underneath still. Here we are wishing that we could turn custom designs, because I have to use this rug because it's the only rug I have, and I'm not totally sure that color-wise it is really doing what I want it to do. We have to move it back one too, so we're gonna do that. Spend 6 years looking for a telescope, I think, because I'm dumb and I don't know how to find things. Actually, I just don't know how to look for things. Things are right in front of my face and I cannot see them, which is great. So yeah, we got ourselves a telescope. We're gonna try and have a scooter because a scooter seems kind of like a rich people thing, but it ends up not working out, so we abandoned that idea and put some cute little cushions on the ground so they can sort of like sit and imagine they're having a picnic. We end up with, oh god, I think it might be the bread one. I don't know. It's one of those things in the skillets, because that was the best thing I could do, because the picnic basket would not come in a colorway that was going to please me. So yeah, we end up with one of these. Oh, I guess it's the tomatoes one. No, we change our mind and go with a mushroom pizza. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about mushrooms. I feel like they're one of those like divisive foods. I absolutely love mushrooms. When I'm doing well and eating vegetables, I have mushrooms every single day because I love them. There's one of those foods that if someone told me I could never have mushrooms again, I'd be more upset than if someone told me I couldn't have like chocolate or something again, because I eat mushrooms every day. Chocolate I could probably get like I'd be sad if I couldn't have chocolate, but like we could do like fruit flavored ice cream and stuff. We'd be all right. So here we are, getting a cute look around at the end of the build. And now we're gonna get some shots of our outfits. I had a really hard time because Robin's so brightly colored. He's not colored correctly for this theme, but take what you can get, I suppose. So now we're gonna take like 6 billion pictures, because unlike most of my builds, this one has lots of places that are very nicely photographed. I cut a lot of this out, so it's probably a little bit choppy, but I mean, what can you do? It was like several minutes of footage even sped up, so I have no idea which picture I'm gonna end up using for the thumbnail, so I guess you'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, I think I've run out of things to say about the build. Could talk about how much I love that Drowning Ophelia painting. Oh god, do I love that painting so much. Though I also just kind of love Ophelia. I don't know why. Probably because I was a mentally ill person in high school. And so when we read Hamlet, she was the one I related to most, which maybe is sad. But hey, we take what we can get. Everybody loves a tragic heroine, don't they? Most people do. I think that's why they're so popular. So, yeah, we're just gonna fiddle around with pictures for 6 million years. And I promise I cut a lot of this out, so thank me for that, and also wonder why I didn't cut more of it out. Probably because my computer was running slowly and it was bothering me trying to cut up all the... Yeah, I'm sorry, I do apologize, but my computer was not agreeing with me. So I stopped cutting most of it out and then just left it in. So sorry about that. Anyway, let me know what your sort of ideal or most comfortable aesthetic is. Where do you guys live? Aesthetic wise, you don't need to tell me where you actually live. I mean, unless you want to. I'm Canadian. Yeah, so here we are. We're gonna go back and say, thank God we're done with this. So, I guess this is the end of the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye!